Hi. We are so glad that you found this video of our children messages from Pine Island United Methodist Church. If you've watched a few of these, well, we hope that you're enjoying them. If this is the first time that you found us, well, welcome. We hope that you'll check out some more of them. For all of God's children means that children's sermons are not just for the young. They're for all of us, the young at heart, and for all of God's children. If you want to see more of these, check out our YouTube channel. Here's a QR code. And more information can be found at piumc.org. So let's see what I said to God's children this week as part of our online church and digital ministry.
Well, good morning. How are you guys doing this morning? Well, good. I'm doing good too. So, Christian was in my office earlier this morning. He saw this great big case in front of my desk, right? And you said, "What's in that?" And what did I say? A trombone or a tuba, right? Now, I don't know if you're watching the slides on the wall, but there's actually a picture of me playing my tuba. Okay? You must have missed that, right? I was at a campfire with a guy playing guitar next to me. And where do you think I was last week? I was at camp. I was at Northern Pines Camp with kids from like all over the country that were there, okay? As far away as California. Can you imagine coming from California to go to camp in northern Minnesota? Crazy. In Indianapolis, all sorts of places. So I was at camp last week. And, when I go to camp, Jolene, who's right there, wave at us, Jolene. Jolene will be my witness that, like, the day or two before I go to camp, I get kind of crazy because I've got to remember everything that has to come to camp, okay? Not just my clothes and stuff, but also all the stuff that I need for the senior high kids, okay? So one of the things I've learned in the last 20 years is I've got something called the magic box. Do you guys want to see the magic box? Okay, so we're going to get up over here because it's too big to fit in my backpack, okay? So let's come over here, and this is my magic box. Okay, now we're not going to go through everything because that would take like too long. It takes a week to go through the magic box. Okay, but inside here is all this stuff I need. So some of the things, this is, inside here is my music book and lights to use in the dark when we have campfire, okay? And these are the bags. There's nothing in there now, but these had communion cups in there for camp. And here's another cup. This is the cup we use for the senior high kids because we have communion all sorts of places. So this is the communion cup we use for senior high. This is something I sit on to pray at when I'm by myself. We got a bunch of journals here for kids to write in. Then they get to bring them home with them. Oh, this is a fun one. Haven't used this for a while. But you know what this is? This is a slingshot for water balloons. How does that look like fun? Huh? So there's all this stuff that I bring with me to camp, anything that we need in here. Okay? So the question is, to tell people about Jesus, what do we need to bring with us when we tell people about Jesus? Do you need a slingshot for water balloons to tell people about Jesus? No. It kind of helps, though, sometimes, right? But you don't need it. You guys are wondering what's going to happen to you guys next, aren't you? Do I need a plastic thing for communion to tell people about Jesus? No. Do we need to sing songs to tell people about Jesus and have a tuba playing? It's kind of nice, but we don't need it, right? The only thing we need to tell people about Jesus is Jesus. When we have Jesus in our heart and we know who Jesus is, are we able to tell others who Jesus is? Yeah. So you don't need a magic box to tell people about Jesus, okay? When Jesus sends us out to tell others about his love, what's the only thing we need? Jesus. Yeah. So let's have a prayer, okay? Dear God, we thank you for Jesus and how he loves us. Let us know that you are the only one we need. And you are the only one we need to bring tell others about you. Amen. Okay. Although I've got something else. I got a backpack over here. I wonder what's in the backpack. You guys know, right?
Yes.
Yes, you know. Tootsie Rolls. So let's come down here because we're going to make a mess again.